Hey guys, so today we are going to go over how to learn the forehand and the backhand in 3 steps. Any beginner, intermediate students, I go over this method with each and every one of them. I believe personally that it is the fastest way to learn the forehand or backhand ground stroke. So let's get started. So again, 3 steps, right? That's all I want you to think. Too many players, when they try to learn the game, there's, oh, you gotta do this, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees there, and you are like a robot, right? It's too hard to learn. So again, just 3 simple steps. Back, drop, hit. Once again, all I want you to think is you're gonna take the racket back, you're gonna drop, and you are going to hit. You're not going to think anything else, all right? You're learning, you're trying to get this down, you're trying to get the rhythm, you're trying to get some confidence. Same thing for the backhand. So I'm gonna take the racket back, then I'm going to drop and hit. Once again, I'm gonna take the racket back, then I'm going to drop and hit. If you are a visual learner, I want you to think that you are making a C. Let me explain, right? It's a C with a check mark. It's like a Nike swoosh check mark with a little bit more of a curve on it, right? So when I take this racket back, that's the top of the C. Then I drop, that's the curve, and then I swing over my shoulder. Let's do the backhand. So when I take the racket back, that's the top of the C. Then when I drop, that's the curve, and then I swing over my shoulder. So let's explain why. Why, Tyler? Why are you telling me to go out to learn the forehand and backhand? And why are you telling me to swing back, drop, and hit? Let me explain each piece of the 3-step method step by step, all right? So, number 1, why do you want to take the racket back? Because the take back is going to give you momentum, right? So when I take this racket back, that's going to give me the momentum to swing forward. Once again, when I take this racket back, that's going to give me the momentum to swing forward. Okay, cool. Now, why do we drop? You drop so you can get under the ball. In order to lift that ball over the net for the forehand or backhand, you have to get under it. You need to get under the ball to lift it up. So the take back's going to be the momentum. The drop's going to help you get under the ball to lift it up, right? So I take it back for momentum, then I get under the ball by dropping the racket. And then after I drop, what am I going to do? What did you guys just see me do? It's the hit, right? The hit is the full swing. Back, drop, hit. That's what I say. That's what I tell my students. You could also think back, drop, swing. The swing is going to allow you to what? Swing and hit the ball over the net. So you're going to take the racket back for momentum. You're going to drop to get under it, and you are going to swing. Same thing for the backhand. And when I learn the drop feed for the backhand, I like to let the ball bounce twice, so it allows me to get my racket, hands on the racket, drop, hit, right? Let's go. So I'm gonna take the racket back, drop, hit. Let's do one more. Back, drop, hit. And guys, you don't even need to have a slinger bag, which I put in the description. You don't even need to have a tennis coach or get an online lesson with me, which is in the description as well. All you have to do is go out on the court again, get a couple balls. I'd recommend getting a hopper of balls so you don't have to go chase them. Drop the ball, maybe let it bounce twice, and back, drop, hit. And just go through it step by step. Don't try to piece it all together at first, right? All I want you to do is to take the racket back, then drop it, then hit it. Go step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And then once you get it clearly, then you can make it more fluid, right? So, I'm understanding it more. I feel more confident with it, okay? So instead of going back, drop, hit, you're going to go back, drop, hit. And your goal is to eventually be able to make it continuous when you hit. One more thing, okay? When you guys drop the racket, make sure a drop, when I take the racket back, right? I take the racket back. When I drop, many players do this. They drop it with their arm. When I tell you to drop, all I want you to do is let gravity do the work. So once again, I'm gonna take the racket back, and this is a drop. Not this. This is a drop. So make sure you let gravity drop your racket down. Same thing for the backhand. So when I take it back and I drop, instead of going like this, I'm going to take it back, gravity. 2 more. Take it back, gravity when I drop it, back, and gravity. So then once I get here, I am going to hit. So if you guys can attempt, if you're looking to learn your forehand and backhand, if you could think the backdrop hit, you guys will be able to learn and master the forehand and backhand in the fastest way possible. Guys, if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be glad to respond to you. Make sure to follow me on TikTok. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. The link's in the description, along with the ball shooter and online tennis lessons with yours truly. Guys, have a good one and happy hitting. Back, drop, hit. Boom.